Welcome back, everyone, to the Babylon podcast, where we dedicate entirely far too much time to movies, music, and video games, and then fight about it afterwards once the mics are cut off. Today, we'll be talking about some trailers that were released since our last trailer talk. Only 3 days into the week, and enough stuff came out that we needed to record for all the cool stuff to be covered. But first, I need to introduce my co-host tonight, starting with Mard.
Hello.
And Beta on the side.
Hey, everyone.
Just took his elixir of life, so he's going to be nice and lively for this one. And we're going to start right out of the gate. I know we already covered it, but we have another Star Wars fan in the room at the moment. So we're going to go back and take a quick look at Rogue One, a Star Wars story. What were your thoughts, boy?
I am super stoked.
I can tell by your tone.
I don't know. I like to bitch about, Marvel, with their whole universe they got going on, too many movies.
Yeah.
But, Star Wars right now, I can't get enough. And
go ahead.
To see the different parts of the story through other eyes, like the Death Star plans, that's going to be awesome. And I kind of like the darker tone of the trailer, too.
That's going to be interesting. It's going to be a good change, I think. Then again, keep in mind, we're just starting out, too, with this cinematic universe, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know you brought up a point that hopefully they don't do like a tie-in eventually, that these just remain standalone, which is my hope as well. And I know for sure we differ on one point. Anyway, I know we agree everything looks legit. Those AT-ATs or AT-ATs as you call them.
AT-ATs, yep.
AT-ATs, that shit's all dope. Death Star looks amazing, and good to see some classic Star Destroyers flying around. But at the head of everything, we have Felicity Jones as Jan Orso, whatever her name is. I know she's done some other stuff. I just can't recall at the moment. But I'm not sure about her delivery, man. For sure. She has me hesitant.
Her delivery or her character?
Her character, and I guess she has, 2-3 lines in the trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Each one of those, it makes me want to cringe.
She's tough, dude.
It's not tough, man. She's
so tough.
She's overbearingly sassy. And that's, I don't know if I want to say, that's what I expect in those, what are they called? The Clone Wars series, and what's the new one? Rebels? Yeah.
Okay.
I think, yeah. Some childish, overly powerful female character, it just doesn't do it for me. Yes, sir. Nah. I'm like, nah, man. Even Mon Mothma, when she says, I rebel, she looks down. She's like, how can I act with this girl? This just ain't going to work, man. This is just, I could have had a career, yet I'm here acting off this sass master.
Which we all know is Eddie Redmayne.
Eddie Redmayne's the Danish girl. That's right. Tying it into that one Harry Potter thing. Fantastic Beasts, which we'll discuss momentarily. That's right. No, but you can see how hard it is for Mon Mothma not to sigh after that. She just looks down like, fuck, this sucks.
Maybe she's looking down thinking, we finally found someone that's going to do the job.
Oh, yeah, that's right. This teen that's been on her own since she was, 12? I don't remember. Anyway, I'm excited for the movie. No, it's a red flag. Maybe I'm hesitant about, overly.
I agree with you.
Uh-huh.
And that may carry on into the movie as well.
Mm-hmm.
But she's hot, so that helps.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, we'll just base it off of that, I guess. All right. I'm more interested in, the freaking Death Star plan. See if Darth Vader shows up. But enough about cringeworthy acting. Let's move on. Something else. Could be good, could be bad. The Suicide Squad trailer that just dropped. It's called the Blitz trailer. I thought it was an international trailer. I'm not sure. I already forgot. But I have to admit, I was hesitant about these movies. But each trailer that comes out, maybe it's with all the reshoots put in place and whatnot, but it's slowly winning me over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a little more excited as time comes closer.
I think
And-
it won me over with the Bohemian Rhapsody trailer.
Queen.
That really did it for me.
Yeah, and as we brought up before, or I guess we haven't, that was the other podcast, the Title Goes Here podcast, led by Joe. Check that one out. One thing I mentioned was Margot Robbie's performance. Damn, I'm just ripping on actresses today. I just realized. No, but she was hamming it up in that one. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Like, do you kind of see that?
Mm-hmm.
And I like, she's more mellow, she's more chill in this trailer. Well, we just saw a clip right there. She's going to town on that popsicle there. Clearly suggestive. But no, I'm excited for it. Finally. I can admit that to myself.
You're excited for it?
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, okay, yeah, I'll watch this. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call myself excited, though.
I guess that's true, now that I think about it. I'm
Excited?
more excited than I was.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because at first I was like, nobody needs this. It's just a bunch of bad guys. And, I mean, Deadshot's Will Smith now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's playing Deadshot. Mard here could tell us more.
Yes, he is.
He is? All right. I thought he was just playing Will Smith because...
Or
I mean-
Uncle Phil by the beard and bald head.
Oh, okay. Well, he's on his way. He just doesn't look like it. He's staying in shape. As we see, there's like a mandatory Will Smith workout sequence in every movie he does.
Right.
I saw it in the trailer already.
Mm-hmm.
He's punching the crap out of that bag. Here he is again giving his Fresh Prince speech to... who is that?
El Diablo.
El Diablo. Well, you know, of course.
Oh, now they're putting Latinos in. Ooh.
I was going to say, yeah, that's... Of course he's Latino with a name like that. Frick.
And the tattoos, kind of.
And the man.
He's the guy that was like severely underused in 47 Ronin.
Actor, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I never watched 47 Ronin.
Well, he's in like one of the main movie posters as a character,
Uh-huh.
and he's in probably 2 minutes of the movie in like an entranceway to somewhere, and that's all you see of him. And I'm like, what the shit was this?
Was he supposed to be Japanese or what?
I don't know. I don't know. What
Some
they were going
foreigner trying to mess with a samurai, pretty
for.
much.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, if Tom Cruise can be a samurai, who can't? Get a Hispanic El Diablo in there too. Screw it. Same with Keanu. Not the cat, the Neo, the chosen
Yeah.
one.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ooh, we do see more Batman too in this one.
We do see more Batman.
It looks a little weird. Like, I don't know about his cowl. Looks kind of big. Did you see those shots? He dives after, I think, Margot.
God, Margot's so hot. God, she's
Yeah.
Okay. I'm excited to see Jared Leto's Joker.
I don't know.
I am excited about.
Okay. You remember that news story we spoke about earlier?
Yeah.
Mar, did you hear about that?
No.
Jared Leto, whatever it is this week. He got so into character that he started giving gifts to his coworkers or co-stars. One of them, I don't remember what two of them were, but one of them was
Bullets to Will Smith?
either used condoms or sticky Playboy magazines.
That just sounds like a good time.
Well, to you, I don't think that's anything the Joker would do, really. I don't know what that has to do with
Kind of
getting...
disgusting.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with getting into character. That's just vile. Whether that's real, there we saw Batman right there.
Mm-hmm. Unless they're doing a whole different take on the Joker now.
True, I mean,
Yeah.
this one, Marge's got a theory of what it might be, but to me, he looks more like a cholo. Some thuggish vato running around with his tattoos, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? What's going on? Who is this guy? That's nothing I recognize, but I'll give it a chance. Jared Leto, he's an Academy Award winner now, so I'll give him a shot. You don't like Leto?
I love that, actually.
All right, that's
awesome.
his name. That's his name from henceforth, you know, just Leto, because whatever outlet I listen to, it varies every week. You wanna say your Jason Todd thing?
Oh, well, it's not even my idea. It's just one of those theories on Reddit that he's actually Joker's victim that, took his place. So,
Hence the damage tattoo up on his forehead.
And the little prison-like J on his left eye. So
I think that would be really cool if they did that storyline, because that would, you could kind of justify this new Joker.
The Marilyn Manson Joker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's like younger, more in touch with, our generation, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And you see,
and plus, it would be an interesting story to see the original Joker messing him up. So
yeah.
true, yeah.
seeing what evil bastard actually made this version of
Yeah, I
Like
was gonna say.
Jokers.
So, like, what made Batman so bitter and
Mhm.
done with shit that we see in
Be
in
willing
Batman
to-
vs Superman?
Yeah, be willing to kill and everything.
Yeah.
What drove him to that point?
Mhm.
Definitely losing a Robin, because we saw that in Bat Soups.
Yep. Which, by the way, did you hear that Ben Affleck is confirmed as the director for the standalone Batman?
Oh yeah, and he's been doing damn good as far as directing goes recently too. I mean,
Yeah.
we've got Argo, The Town, recently. Both of those were really good, so I'm excited.
He didn't direct Gone Girl, did he?
No,
No.
Okay.
yeah, no. But-
Yeah, that's good news. But and don't get me wrong, I just want to say this. I think Batman is really fucking cool. I like Batman.
Mhm.
But there's just been so many movies of Batman now. I'm
That's
getting kind of Batman fatigued.
I can
Oh.
understand that. Yeah, I'm not. Clearly, I'm making a fucking Batman poster out in the garage,
Which is
right now.
badass.
Hell
But
yeah. It's the only way I work. But no, I mean, people have been saying, kind of general consensus is that Batman was the better part of Batman v Superman, regardless of like the conflicts. Oh, Mark's giving me this look. What was that look?
I am not with those people.
Oh, what's your favorite part of Batman v Superman? Was it Lois Lane's character development?
it was Lois Lane's bathtub scene.
Oh, okay. Which I hope is extended in the R-rated cut. But
Yes.
the floor is yours.
I just don't like the way Ben Affleck acts. That's just my thing.
Oh, okay.
I just can't get over the fact that his face, like above the nose, never moves. So when he's wearing a bat cow where he needs to emote above the nose, he's actually feeling 10 times worse. I'm like reliving Daredevil-esque acting. So
Oh man.
it kind of just put me out of the movie.
Okay. I'm on the opposite spectrum. Like, below the nose on his face is what bugs me, and that freaking ass that he has for a chin.
The most notable chin in the whole world.
I know, right?
Who's
Like-
this Bruce Wayne character?
Like, when I heard that he was cast, the only thing I wanted to see was the bat cowl. Make sure they hid that fucking butt chin that he's got, which I was glad they did in the armored Batman. Of course, you couldn't see too much of his chin, but I can see where you're coming from. I got you. I mean, he's not the strongest actor out there, but when he's at
I
the
think
direct-
he's pretty damn good, though.
he's good. I prefer it when he's as the director too. He knows what he wants and he can do that. But like you brought up Gone Girl, I liked him in that. He wasn't directing, just
Yeah.
one of the leads.
I liked him in The Voyage of the Mimi.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap! Lexington Middle School auditorium. You had to see that. You didn't?
I think you
Apparently
did.
not.
I
You're
think
in
you
the-
did.
You're in the same grade as Beta over here.
I faked sick a lot, so
Oh.
there's a good
You
chance
don't-
that I didn't.
You don't remember that story where they got shipwrecked and they taught valuable life lessons?
Mhm.
And I think at the beginning of each one, he's like, "Hi, I'm Ben Affleck,"
Yeah.
with like this kid with like blonde hair.
Yeah, dude, you missed out on some dope ass, cringy like town theater acting on that shit.
Good old 80s acting. Mm.
Dude, we should get that.
Voyage of the Mimi.
Yeah, dude.
We'll go talk to who's the principal down there now.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, we don't even know. It doesn't matter. We left that town behind, but we'll go borrow those, burn a copy, and just check it out. Hot dates, man. Bring some women over. That's pretty much all I got on Suicide Squad. I mean, other than, I'm slowly getting more excited for it, but I'm not too invested in any of these characters. Joker, for sure, I've always liked. Harley was cool, but I don't recognize Joker or Harley in these.
The only one I really recognized was Killer Croc, and I was like in love how he's not like CGI.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Like, at first I thought, oh, he looks kind of like, regular humanish, but then now we've got more close-ups of his face, and there's some prosthetic works going in there. Like, he snarls and stuff, and he, like, just squints one eye, and his whole face flexes. I think that looks really interesting. But I just hope he was bigger. That's my thing. But, you got to be realistic about it.
I just want to know what they're going to do with this cast after this movie. Are they going to throw him in with Justice League for shits?
God, I hope not.
You hope. I mean, I hope not, but
there's no reason for it. Yeah.
It just still seems to me like DC's trying desperately to catch up to Marvel. So.
Yeah, I mean, they've got lots of time to make up a difference there. But, no, I think
we'll see.
Batman coming in, I hope that's as much of a tie-in as we get. For now, anyway. Maybe Deadshot will turn up in a standalone Batfleck movie. Goodness knows. Otherwise, the next one. Eddie Redmayne again. He's just the star of our podcast here. He's coming out as the leading man in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Mart, I know you just fucking love Harry Potter.
I know barely anything on these guys, so.
Damn, son. Bear with us for the next 5 minutes or so, because Beta and I, well, you were into the books for sure, right?
Yeah.
How'd you feel about the movies?
I liked them. I didn't like 5. Well, I didn't like 5, but I didn't like the book either.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6 let me down. The movie did.
Oh.
Because they cut out so much.
Yeah.
But, all right.
Yeah. As far as me, I love the books. Like, I went through a love-hate phase.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and then I restarted, and I got back into it. I liked him again. I think the hate phase started with the first movie. Like, for me, anyway. So I'm like, oh, I could act better than Daniel Radcliffe in this shit. And it was just kids actors, you can't really blame them. I mean, Rupert Grint was the only one with like, a repertoire of experience as far as I know. Before that point. I may be wrong, but it was okay. That's how I felt about all the movies, I guess. They were, pretty good. I was fine with them. I didn't hate them, but, compared to Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings coming out of the time, that's all I lived for at that time.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm right.
Still, top of my favorites list. You have to include some of those, but as we said, The Danish Girl is back, and they're cranking up the quirkiness here to 11 because Eddie Redmayne looks freaking lost in every sequence that he's in. Oh, we saw your boy there.
My boy.
Beta's boy.
My
Colin Farrell.
boy.
My wig. No, but this is in Prohibition era America, right?
Is it?
I think it's like
I'm not
the 20s or
sure.
something. And he's rocking that Fury haircut that's popular now.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking Colin.
I love Colin Farrell.
Yeah, he doesn't have his mustache anymore. But that's
R.I.P.
right. Here we go. Climbing into that freaking suitcase thing. Actually, I heard he did that as an entrance to the MTV something or another. Like they rearranged the suitcases on the stage, and then he came out of one.
Really?
Yeah. It looked pretty exciting. There's this cool 360-degree video on YouTube. Have you seen any of those?
I've seen a few.
Yeah, you'll click and you'll drag and you can turn the camera all around. But yeah, he was in that.
That's dope.
So it's pretty legit. But like I said, wasn't too fond of these movies. This one, I mean, I like how they're not restricted by any source material, to be true. So they have liberty to go anywhere. And I think I heard that this was going to be a trilogy.
Really?
Yeah. So,
see,
goodness knows.
Nowadays, when I hear trilogy, my mind goes to cash grab.
Oh yeah, that's
Money.
all it is.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, and then the trilogy ends up being whatever the word for quadrology is.
Yeah.
They split the last book into 2.
Mm-hmm.
This one there isn't a last book, so we won't have to deal with that crap. But I mean, and the screenplay is actually by J.K. Rowling, so it's in good hands. It's in responsible hands. She knows the story. She knows the world. And this is also a WB. Yeah, just like Suicide Squad. Warner Brothers. So they're gunning for it this year. But, one thing. As much as I didn't like the movies, I did enjoy the music.
Oh, yeah.
John Williams. So I was kind of indifferent about this trailer, and here we go. I really hated the dubbing on this train station attendant guy or boat station. We'll take a listen to it afterwards. It just sounds like terrible sound editing. But no, right around this point, you hear Hedwig's theme.
Yep.
And I was like 90% goosebumps at that point.
That was awesome.
I was a freaking 11-year-old boy again, waiting for my letter from Hogwarts. Then I realized, no, I'm ghetto AF. I'm just going to middle school. I got to go get some Kleenex because that's apparently on the school shopping list now. Frick.
Dude, I love this trailer.
Do you?
I'm actually really excited for this movie.
Well, tell me why.
I want to go back to the universe. And now we don't have the constraints of, like, Harry Potter's struggle. Because, like, yeah, those movies were, or the books were good, but they dealt a lot with the chosen boy, you know? The boy who lived. Like, cool. That story, you know, developed. It was ended. I'm okay with that. Now we get to explore another person's story.
That's
And
true.
I'm so excited for this.
I like Return to the Universe. Yeah, that's good. But we're going to like the U.S., which is a whole spectrum of new stuff. I heard there's like a American Shore school that they'll be dedicating attention to. I forgot the name. That was the name. It was like a college or something. It was like scholars. But you know, we hear Dumbledore mentioned. I'm guessing he's not going to make a cameo. How freaking old is Dumbledore, by the way?
Oh.
Harry Potter took place in the 90s. I guess 1996 is when, you know, book 5 took place. So frick, if he's already around and he's a big, like, teacher / headmaster in the 20s, he's got to be freaking ancient.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, we'll check it out. Probably, I don't know if I'll do a premiere night unless I come up with a good costume, and then I'll have to just to show that thing off. But
Yeah.
otherwise,
I'll probably catch it that Saturday or something.
matinee,
Unless I get,
a date.
the date.
The date. You want to talk to her?
If
Actually-
you're listening, I love you. And I will talk to you soon.
Before November?
Yes.
So when this comes out?
I actually need a girlfriend by this summer, so I have someone to play that Lego Star Wars game.
Oh,
So-
okay. Well,
Goals.
so long as it's not, you know, Battlefront or anything,
No,
that relationship won't last.
we don't talk about Battlefront here.
Okay, all right. Not till the game's complete anyway. We'll see what it's like afterwards. But what do you think when Justice League gets together and then they fight Voldemort? Think they're
Dope.
going to do that cross?
Yes.
He who must not be named Martha. They're just throwing down.
I like it.
Freaking Sectum Sempra. Whatever, dude. Moving on to the one I really want to discuss here. Because I've been waiting for this shit. No matter how often you want to try and shit on my dreams, tell me that's not the sword of the morning. Fuck.
Arthur Dane.
All right. Careful there. Good? All right. The table's about to rise about 6 inches. Because I'm going to play this trailer right now. Everyone hold yourself. Because we're talking about Game of Thrones Season 6. Trailer 2. Even though I think it's trailer number 3. I've lost track at this point. But it doesn't matter because that shit looks legit. I can't wait. We're like, what, 2 weeks away?
2 weeks away.
It's the
Yep.
24th. Holy fuck. That's one pay period. It has never felt so fucking long in my life. Like,
what she said.
College days, I lived like paycheck to paycheck, and it felt like shorter, less desperation than it feels like me waiting on this fucking season to air. Holy shit. We got Bran right there. Arya's getting the shit beat out of her. Talking smack. Dany's losing
Daenerys
her
is
clothes.
getting naked again.
My boy Jockin. God, I love that man.
Mm-hmm.
Lost some weight since the last season.
I'm glad he came back.
Oh, yeah. I love that dude. I wonder if that's his real accent, because
He's German, so
he's German?
yeah.
I think his accent is dope AF.
Dude, man, I'm a confidently straight man, and I'll confess, if he says hi to me at the bar,
You'll buy him a drink.
no, like, just soppy freaking panty drop, and not even wear panties, like freaking boxer briefs, just. It would be graphic. All right, we'll edit that shit out because I don't want that confession going out. I'm gay for
Leave
jocking.
it there. Leave it. Everybody must know.
That's the
your
official
love for jocking.
official hashtag of the Babylon podcast, gay for jocking. Jacking it to jocking. Anyway. Before we lose what audience we've already established. Drogon's bird eye view. We just lost that at the beginning of the trailer. That looks legit. I mean, I want to know what's going down because I think they're at Vias Dothrak at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think there we go.
Yeah.
Look at all these guys. The stallion that mounts the world right there. God. And did you see there's a new red woman, red priestess?
I didn't see that. No.
She's
She's right up front of Tyrion.
Yeah, Tyrion and is it Varys? Yeah, Varys.
Wait.
We'll get there too. Sansa's looking all vengeful. Oh,
Freys, those
the
fuckers.
fucking Freys. They gotta have that shit. The fucking grayscale.
Sir Friendzone.
Sir Friendzone.
Is that
He's-
Loras? Yeah, it is.
He's turning into. Here we go.
There.
Boom.
Oh, look at her.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's birdie.
Was she in the previous seasons, or was that a black lady?
Last season had another like priestess, but she was Asian.
Yes. Yeah, she was.
Wait, she was Asian, really? Oh,
Yeah, she's one
She
that.
was in the Wolverine movie.
Oh.
Is that the one where Tyrion was with Varys?
Yeah, in that
Okay,
marketplace.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot what his nickname was, but no, yeah, we've got our new red priestess, and she looks like she's got Varys and Tyrion all hesitant, like, what the fuck? For a second, I thought it was Jenna Louise Coleman. He's another love of my life. Oh, right there. Fuck! That's got to be. That's
Go
got to be
back.
something.
We're
You gotta
thinking
go
we
back.
just saw the sword. Go back.
All right, go back. You know I will for this motherfucker right here. That looks legit, too. Look at that fight. God.
Oh, that looks awesome.
That is fast paced, just nonstop. And then Jaime Lannister right before we see him walking through the camp.
The siege?
You think that's a siege?
I think
River Run?
that's a siege. Yeah.
Well, they've got him everywhere because we see him in front of the Septa Baylor, so he's in King's Landing for a while, and then goes to the Riverlands too. But let's replay this. And you got this quickie porno flick right there.
Too bad there's
Bam,
no
bam, bam. That looks legit.
Dude,
Like-
it does look legit, but the guy's like howling, like yelling.
Well, yeah, he's in a fight. It's what, 3 Kingsguard against 7?
Yeah.
7 people.
I don't know. I wonder what's going on there.
Did you never watch DBZ? Screaming makes you stronger.
Does it?
Apparently, because they
That's
did it
not
for
what my
3 episodes
psychiatrist
straight.
Says.
Huh?
That's not what my psychiatrist tells me.
Depends on the screaming. Like, if you just stand still and you scream, then yeah, you do it for 3 episodes and you'll be fine. Your hair starts spiking up and shit. But if you're screaming and knocking shit over, no,
Oh,
that doesn't help.
okay.
Before you hit play again, we're seeing the beginnings of Kingsmoot right there.
Kingsmoot, yes. Yara's there with some mysterious guy coming up the shore. We saw some of Crow's Eye, Euron
Yeah,
as well.
with both his eyes.
Both his eyes, yeah. Freaking hate that.
You guys are mentioning all this stuff, and I can't pick any of these people out.
Ding, ding, ding. You haven't seen Crow's Eye?
I think you have to just hit play.
Let's see if I can get him to go here, because he was right before we saw Jaime. Here we see potential Mad King Stabbity Stab. There's Jaime at the Sept. I guess we probably...
Night's
Euron
King.
was ahead of this. He's the guy on the bridge, the rope bridge in the storm.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll probably check it out again later. Girl on girl. Some more Yara thrown down. Oh, Ramsay.
Ramsey with his shirt on.
Frickin' Sons of the Harpy. I thought we were done with those bastards.
I thought so too, but
I hoped so, anyway. No, we've got Drogon, Jaqen, the Freys party. Thrown down. There's some Lannister armor in that party. So I don't know who's getting married there.
It could be the siege on River Run. They didn't eat around before they did anything.
Oh, probably.
So-
Before they set out. I want it to be more, though, Mard.
okay.
I needed them to see I needed them to face some consequences.
So things that you want out of this season, and things that you don't want.
I want Bastard Bull.
Bastard Bull.
I want the Boltons and the Freys to pay for all the shit they've done.
I want some kind of bowl, at least.
Something.
Yeah.
Snow Bowl.
I like what I'm seeing in this trailer, in the fact that they're making Jaime Lannister look like a badass again.
Oh, yeah.
He's my favorite character, and I mean, with the one hand, I still hope he can be badass again.
No, yeah, I mean, Jaime's one of those guys. He starts off, you don't get to see in his POV or anything, but he always tends to win people over, at least, a smidge.
Mm-hmm.
People sympathize with him, whatever. And just a shout out, I was talking to one girl, a coworker at the library, Nicholas Sparks' cousin, apparently. Shout out to Sarah out in the West Coast. Oh, my boy. Not Sarah. The Dragon Knight there. The Targaryen Knight. No, Sarah, she was reading the book, and I basically told her, send me a text when you start loving Jaime. And sure enough, she did. And it was during A Storm of Swords when I think he's talking to Vargo, one of those two guys. He's like, they call her a whore or whatever, and he goes, her name is Brienne. And she sent me a snapshot of the event in the book. I'm like, fucking told you.
Mm-hmm.
No one says no to Jaime.
Hey, could you real quick rewind it to where Jaime's on the horse on the steps?
Oh, sure. Let me get
You're right there.
Let me get my VCR here. Rewind it for
And then
you.
you can
real
pause
quick.
it. Oh,
I think that was Lord.
That's
Mace Tyrell.
Yeah, that's Mace.
Mace.
We can
Mace
go
Windu.
back if you want,
yeah, go back.
because it's pretty clearly a big, heavy-set guy, overly flamboyant helm.
No, I mean like Jaime right there though.
Oh, Jaime
Yeah,
with his Kingsguard, with his gold armor.
dude, that is a cool shot.
It's pretty dope. No Lannister troops though. You notice that?
Mm-hmm.
These are all high guard in here, and then you see the common folk.
So am I guessing he's facing the Faith Militant?
Oh
mean,
yeah, they're gonna get Marjorie, and I don't know why Jaime's there, just to get Loras back.
Represent the crown.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, I mean they got the queen.
Yeah, because the queen. Yeah. Oh, I need to get my hands on that armor.
Oh, do you? We'll build it. We have the technology. Freaking Fitty took the trigger. We could have like smelted the metal in there, made our shit. Oh god, that'd be dope.
All right.
I like Barristan's myself.
Oh,
Season
yeah.
1 armor. That was
Mhm.
pretty legit. But we'll see. When I see my boy Arthur Dane, I'll dress up as him. Cause
I don't like the helm. I don't like the helm.
Oh no, the dragon helm. No, I don't like any of the helmets. Look at these right here.
Yeah.
Look, what is that? Metal mutton chops that they're rocking right
And
there.
I really wanted them to, like, Arthur Dane to have a cape, too.
Oh man,
I really wanted that.
Well, he has to. It's the white cloaks,
But you don't see that in this trailer.
Maybe it gets cut off. I don't know. We'll check it out. Maybe it's Gerald Hightower or someone. Oswald Went. It's one of 3 Kingsguard. It has to be. Fuck. Don't shit on my dreams.
I'm sorry.
No, but yeah, we have New Red Priestess, Jaime and King's Landing, possibly River Run, and Sansa looks like she might actually be doing something. She has a line in this trailer where she remembers all the wrong that she's been dealt, and Cersei too. I mean, she's looking for vengeance.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hasn't, quite taken off the crazy board, but she's mad and thirsty.
I'm kind of excited to see what the Mountain does.
You mean Sir Robert Strong?
The Not Mountain. Yes.
Ungregor.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if we get a
Good name.
click
actually.
angle. Ungregor?
Yeah.
We'll see. His makeup is so weird. He's got like a purple face and then black eyeliner.
Dude, he's scary.
Yeah, I need to see what's under there. Otherwise, Mard might be more of a professional on this one. Next subject, just leaked last night. Not leaked, dropped, I guess. Doctor Strange. This is your realm here. I'm not too familiar with the character. I just know what the folks at the Title Goes Here podcast told me. and I recognize this as the origin story. Oh, is it not?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, because yeah, they gave me the rundown. You know, he's a surgeon, right? Gets in a car accident. No spoilers, everyone. That's in the fucking trailer.
Yeah.
But was it? Am I seeing a multiverse thing happening here, or is that how Strange works?
Well, he's the Sorcerer Supreme, so he kind of works into multiple realms. And
Is that another way of saying Grand Wizard?
yes, pretty much.
Damn. What does Sorcerer Supreme mean? What is that?
That means out of all the sorcerers in his realm, he's the most powerfulest, which pisses off Doctor Doom, but they'll never do that, ever.
Oh, okay. That's right. They don't have the rights. We saw our girl there, another True Detective veteran there,
Oh, Rachel.
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams, for me, is the best part of this trailer.
Mine would be Mads.
Mads is in it?
Yes.
Where's Mads? You need
Wait
to-
for it. Wait for it.
All right.
He,
You need to point this out because
Right there.
no, that's not Mads. That's the always asexual Tilda Swinton.
there's Mads.
That's Mads right
Yeah.
there
That's him walking around, not giving a
Freaking-
fuck.
in the Inception hallway there.
That's the thing. When I watched this trailer, I'm like, I'm watching Inception again.
It's crazy,
Especially
man.
that shot
Look at this.
with
This
the whole-
multiverse. There's like what 6 New Yorks in that shot.
Uh,
Manhattan. What's that thing called where he gets punched out of his body? A spectral being?
Yeah.
Okay. Legit. Do you think they're going to tie him into like the Avengers and stuff or just stand alone?
I'm going to assume one of the freaking Infinity Stones is going to be a major part of this movie.
Oh,
So,
interesting. We haven't seen, well, Beta and I haven't seen Ant-Man yet, correct?
no, I have yet
Yeah.
to see that.
They don't have anything about the Infinity Gauntlet in that?
no.
No? Okay, cool.
That was like the only one that didn't have it, and I liked it for it. So,
Oh, well, good. I mean, yeah, because they're hammering him into like everything else we saw.
Hammering him. Good choice of words.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that, that was the freaking Doctor Who. What was his name? Bad guy Doctor Who in the Dark World.
the
Malekith?
Collector? Or
Malekith.
Malekith.
Yeah, that's right. He had the red one. I forgot what it was. And then we see one in
Ether.
Ether, yeah. And then one in Vision's forehead now,
Yeah.
right? And then the Tesseract is another 3. I thought we had like 5.
And then there's the one in Guardians, the purple one.
Oh, that's right, Guardians. How could I forget?
So, we're about to see one for Doctor Strange.
More than likely. Huh.
So,
I
what did you
prefer
think?
Go ahead.
Sorry. I was just asking what you thought of the trailer.
I'll just finish up with saying I hope they don't have an Infinity Stone here. Like, I hope that comes into just Avengers. As far as the trailer, I'm intrigued. This Tilda Swinton Buddhist monk thing, I don't know about that. And this out-of-body experience just looks weird AF. Because just look at him. He's like, oh, man,
I'm a ghost. Well,
I'm a ghost. Like, it just feels unnatural, his acting anyway. I've seen him do a lot better than that. But, like I said, I knew nothing about Doctor Strange. I knew he existed because of Marvel games and stuff. But I had no idea about his origin story till I was told about by Joe and Jim on the other podcast. I'll check this out. Maybe I'll wait till it's out on Blu-ray. I don't know. Maybe if another trailer wins me over, I'll go check it out in theaters. But I haven't been invested in this character before, and this is quite enough to get me hyped.
Yeah.
Is that how you feel?
Well, I'm just interested in how they're going to go with it because the best Doctor Strange stories are all about the fantasy, not like being in Marvel. So I'm curious if they're going to go that route and we won't have to deal with another goddamn Infinity Stone
Hopefully.
for like the Captain America, the first Avenger movie, where it's pretty much they introduce an Infinity Stone and that was
Yeah. The Tesseract again, right?
Yeah.
Is that the same one? So that one crossed Thor to Captain America. Thor's the one that introduces half of these things, apparently.
yeah,
Which makes sense, I guess.
because he's an alien space god.
Yeah. And I think in the first movie, I think it was an Easter egg. They had the gauntlet.
Yep.
In that-
with all the stones in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking mistake, I guess. Easter egg.
Whoops.
On
Where did they? I was always wondering what happened between then and the Avengers.
Right.
So the Infinity Stones are just cast about everywhere.
throw this shit away.
It's all right. Sicario has one of them now. So
I hope Marvel people don't hear this because then they're gonna make a movie about it.
about what, Sicario?
No, about the Infinity Gauntlet being stolen.
Oh,
Oh,
Like,
Christ.
oh
an
shit!
in between episode.
Yeah, it's like no Marvel. Just I don't know. This
Just make an
trailer-
actual movie. Don't do that, please.
Yeah,
no.
just stick on the path you're on. Just get to Infinity War Part 1 and 2. That's all we have left, right, for the main Adventure Core?
Yeah,
Good.
but I don't know. This trailer did nothing for me because the only thing I know about Doctor Strange is what I saw in the Spider-Man cartoon,
I don't
and
even remember him in that.
I think he was like a guest,
Yeah,
Okay.
like
the guest appearance.
2 episodes I think he's been on.
And that's
that
all I've
series.
seen of him, and that's all I care of. Doctor Strange.
I just know from Ultimate Alliance, I believe.
Yep.
Is that the one he was in?
hmm
Yep.
They introduced me to a whole bunch of characters. I guess Lego Marvel superheroes. I think he was in that. I'm not sure. But that's how I discovered Squirrel Girl was a thing. And her
Yikes.
ranged attack was chucking squirrels at people. No, but yeah, I'll check this out in time.
I'm just going to see it because of Mads. That's all I need.
Mads.
That's reason enough. Yep.
Yeah. I can
Good on
understand
you.
that.
I'm going to just see it for Hannibal.
Do you know who Mads is? What his role is? Is he typecast as the villain again?
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Actually, more of a servant of a bigger villain, Marmu. I can't never say that dude's name, but pretty much a flamer.
Oh, rock
The
on.
guy has a skull and it's on fire. So
Oh, that's what you meant.
yeah,
That's Ghost Rider.
Okay. I thought you meant Flamer,
oh no,
like Loris Tyrell.
no.
Like
no.
I was like, are you
He's
dropping
a sword
slurs there?
swallower through and through.
For real. Hopefully not in this next season.
Not my Mads. Not my Mads.
Well, that's too bad. I'll still check him out, I suppose. He usually does good. I got to see him in that weird Dorn getup that he's rocking.
Actually, he's also in was it the Star Wars movie?
Rogue
Rogue
One.
One.
Yeah, and he's not a
Yeah.
bad guy. So
Do we know?
that's what he said.
Oh, did he? All right,
Yeah,
cool.
he's like, for once, I'm not a bad guy. So
Nice.
go watch it.
Because IMDb doesn't say anything. It doesn't even have his character's name. It just says he's there. It's like in the top 5 billing. But, like I said, we'll have to wait for that one. Hopefully we don't get tired of these by then. When is this? August? I already forgot. Do you know?
Doctor Strange. I think so.
I think it was November actually.
Is it? Are we still going to be doing superhero movies like that late? Let's take a peek. Oh, yeah, there's
you passed it. I think.
The Cape Shot.
Yep,
November 2016. Damn, we have so many coming out this year.
Like
Man, I am going to be watching a lot of things on Thanksgiving.
was
I
gonna
don't
say,
even
man.
care about this movie.
Well,
Marvel fatigue.
they'll make money.
Superhero.
They'll make money either way.
Yeah, superhero fatigue, Mard.
Faux show.
Getting there.
Well, would you consider these superheroes? These Ninja Turtles here? It's a standalone film for Doomsday from Batsby Soups, apparently,
Right.
except
No
they
kidding.
just throw a bandana on them.
I gotta say, with every trailer I've seen of these Ninja Turtles, I am actually getting more hyped up, or like more enthused.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
guess I
well,
grew up on the cartoons as a kid.
Yeah. I remember the cars. I remember those crappy, like, men in rubber suit movies that we saw.
Oh yeah,
Those, I was fond of them.
me too.
At least the first one. That's the only one I think I remember. I never saw the one with the girl, I don't think. The female Ninja Turtle. But, no, the first one of these movies, I wanted to fall asleep during. I was not invested at all. I felt betrayed by what they did with Raph, my boy Raphael.
What do you
This
mean?
one,
They kind of made him a bitch.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Raph
I
is
thought
like a badass.
Oh,
I've always related to Raph. It's like I think each Ninja Turtle, like, we're getting deep here. Each one has a specific personality type, and Raphael is INTJ, whatever that is, and apparently that's what I am. So I think your favorite Ninja Turtle is supposed to, it can suggest what your personality type is. What's
mine's
your-
Leo. So
Leo? I can see that, yeah.
By the book, nerd. No, that's Donatello.
Donnie.
I never really consider myself like any of the Ninja Turtles because I don't know. I play the video games and they all like swing the same.
Oh, well,
So-
do you have a favorite? Not who you were, like.
Oh, favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I just like the hell out of Krang, man.
Oh, Krang.
He was so strange and so weird, and it was like the best thing I've ever saw. He's like a little brain in a
That's like,
jar.
yeah, it's a monster with like a microwave on his crotch, right? That's who Krang is, and he's got
Mm-hmm.
a brain in there.
And then him and Shredder just talking and interacting is like the strangest thing you've ever saw, and I loved it.
I have to figure out. Shredder is like an actual person in this one,
Yep,
so I'm glad to see that instead of the last one. Was it?
a shadowy guy.
Yeah, it was just like a suit of armor, like
Oh yeah, that
Tons
looks
of
like
blades.
Michael Bay just jizz on glass or something.
something. I don't know. Looks crazy. But did you guys catch that the ooze is back? That's how we get
yeah.
Bebop and Rocksteady. And after that, the turtles are talking, and they get into my main hesitation for this is where they're going with the ooze, because they think they can heal themselves and become human, which I don't understand.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't heal yourself if you're a turtle to start out with, but this is where we get into familiar territory, where this cure appears out of the blue. We've already seen it twice in the X-Men movies with Rogue in the original trilogy, or whatever it was, quadrilogy, where she's all, by 3, she's trying to get rid of her powers. She wants to be a regular human. And then we see it with Beast in the prequel saga.
yeah.
Yeah, starting with First Class.
He just wants to look more human, but
Yeah.
it went horribly wrong.
And then you've got that happening here too. Apparently, the turtles are talking. It's like, well, we don't need to change. And one of them's like, oh, it'd be nicer just to be human. And he's got his hand transformed and everything. So we'll see. I don't know. It's my main hesitation. Everyone likes Casey Jones, and he's here. Yeah, you're probably more familiar with that. I vaguely remember half of this stuff. I just know Casey Jones was the hockey guy, and that was legit.
Yeah, he didn't make a big splash in the cartoons for me, so I mean,
Yeah, I just know. Just my coworkers are pretty psyched. What about you? You got to think for Megan Fox. Does she classify as your hot ranking, or?
Oh, she's so hot. But I don't know. I think I went into the first Ninja Turtle movie with very low expectations. So it kind of exceeded them. I had a really good time watching that movie.
Smart
I really
move.
did. And so, am I excited for this one? No, I'm not excited for it. I'll just watch it, and I'm sure it'll be okay.
I think we'd probably do the same as I did with the first one. Just wait for it to come out to rent.
Yep.
Redbox it. Netflix.
I'm probably gonna take someone to see this, but
Ah, yeah.
yeah.
My man.
But I like how
Out
they're.
here dating and shit.
I just like the fact that it looks like they don't even care anymore. It's like, you know what? We're gonna go full Ninja Turtle on this.
Mhm.
Like, we're not gonna try to put like too much human element anymore. Let's just go full turtle.
All CG.
Yeah, and it's like if they did that with the Transformer movies, it would be a lot better. But
Yeah, like what the hell's going on there? What are all
Yeah.
these spaceships? We
why
got-
do I have to care about Mark Wahlberg other than him being awesome? As a
Oh, that's
person?
right.
Or Shia LaBeouf. Why the hell do I have to care? It's about fucking Transformers.
I want to see Will Arnett. I think that was the main highlight of the first one for me anyway. His comic relief with Megan Fox. Otherwise, I heard people were big fans of Bebop and Rocksteady.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So we finally hear, I don't know who it was, Bebop or Rocksteady. Only one of them spoke in the last trailer. And, I guess we hear them both now. So it looks like, are they the main antagonists? Are they supporting Shredder? I have no idea. I don't particularly care at this point.
They're like Shredder's minions in the cartoons.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, but they're like one of those fun, goofy minions that you actually care about. So.
Do we have, what was I going to say? Frick, I forgot. Because I heard Krang was in this. Was that official or
Yeah,
just a rumor?
it's official.
Oh, I'm surprised we haven't seen anything for him, or have we?
I think they released a trailer during the Super Bowl or one of the playoffs.
Damn, I missed it this year.
Yeah, and it's just one of
Shame.
the Ninja Turtles is tapping on the glass, and you actually see Krang's eyeball. So
Oh. Actually, that does ring a bell now that I'm talking about. Well, we'll see when this eventually comes out. We'll probably take your date. I won't. because I'll take myself to freaking rental, just Redbox. I guess that's all we have. Spend $1, watch it, get it out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
I should do the low expectations thing. Otherwise, did you guys get into the Gears of War 4 trailer or Titanfall 2?
Yeah, I mean, I watched both of them. Titanfall 2. I hope it has a single player campaign.
I was gonna say they're both teasers, so there's not really much that we can say at this point.
It just looks like in a Titanfall trailer there was a Buster Sword
Yeah, I was gonna
put
say,
down on the ground. It's like, oh,
is that new? Like swords? Did you have melee attacks in the first game? Because I've seen
No.
you play. You don't?
No.
So maybe that's just an added feature or whatever for the Titans.
Yeah, and now it's coming to PS4 as well. So
Nice.
and I will probably play this one. So
And Gears of War, I guess they called it the story trailer, but it was all pre-rendered CGI.
Yeah.
There was, no actual gameplay.
and it had the sounds of silence on it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, they did.
It's a running theme in this house this week.
I'm gonna be honest. I played the first Gears, and that's it. That was enough for me. So
I spectated. I couldn't even handle the first one. I thought it was trying so damn hard. Like, you have the reluctant hero trope, and that's all I thought. What was his name? Marcus
Phoenix.
Marcus Phoenix.
That game was such a bro game.
Yeah.
Such a bro game. Like, I'm ready to kick some ass.
Yeah, and I couldn't do it. It was that point in time where all the video games had to be, gray and
Gray.
brown and sepia, and I just couldn't do it. Like, it just doesn't work for me. It makes me sick. I get nauseous watching them, unless
Yeah.
it's Metal Gear 5. But
You mean
Metal Gear. Shout out for Fitty. Tuning in from where's that Wicca live?
Lincoln.
Lincoln?
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to Fitty. Metal Gear. Otherwise, that's all we got. Gears of War 4. No gameplay. No info. Just a dude running around a field being chased by stuff.
who coincidentally is Marcus's son.
Okay. I did not know that. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I did know that. I remember.
Yep.
Because you see the planting the tree.
Mm-hmm.
See, I already forgot. That's how little I care about Gears of War. But I figured we'd change it up some. It's a trailer. I won't turn it down. I know you guys were probably fans. I figured you guys were fans. So, screw it. I figured you were a fan of Titanfall at least.
I played it. It was fun, but it was one of those games, online only. That's all you did. And to be honest, I had the most fun when I wasn't in a Titan.
Huh.
So
That's interesting. All right. It's the whole goal of the game. Get your Titan. Drop. Well, that's interesting. We'll see when those come out. Otherwise, I think that's all that came out this week. That's all I had notes for. Final thoughts?
I want to see Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones? 2 weeks. We're going to count down the days. Frickin' A. I'm going to rewatch that trailer as soon as we stop recording here.
Jungle Book comes out
Jungle Book,
this weekend.
2018.
Definitely looks great. I'm watching the trailer right now. And
Oh, yeah.
It looks really good. I'm
It does.
excited for that movie.
I think the reviews are out, and they're pretty good so far.
I thought you said you were going to avoid those.
Well, we're watching a compilation right now, dude. The special effect, you can't avoid them, really. I mean, Scarlett Johansson's Snake. Everyone knows that at this point. It's the most seductive, predator out there right now.
No,
Other
but,
than
like,
that actual snake from Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
I thought you were going to
Big
avoid
boss.
the reviews.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, I haven't actually read the reviews, but I think it's rocking at least the mid-80s right now.
Okay.
I'm not going into details. I just look at percentages. No, the 2018 one, that's the Andy Serkis. And it had a subtitle before, and as of this week, it's officially retitled to just The Jungle Book.
And it's like, why?
To confuse the shit out of us. That's why. We got the Disney one here, and I think that's Andy Serkis's directorial debut.
God.
2
God
years
damn
from now.
it.
What? You guys don't like? You don't think he can handle it, or what?
No,
I think he can handle it, but why another Jungle Book?
Oh, that I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
I
this
think-
has been a trend.
Yeah, this happens at least every 2 years, 1 year, two of the same goddamn movies coming out around the same time,
They get all mixed up. You have The Prestige and The Illusionist
and
came out at the exact same time.
Was it White House has fallen? Olympus has fallen?
Olympus Has Fallen and White House Down.
Yeah.
And it's like, why at the same time? God damn it.
And I hear the wrong one got a sequel. London Has Fallen. With, what's his name?
Oh, please.
Gerard Butler.
Yeah, Leonidas being all racist and shit. Pretty much all we got.
Yeah.
That movie sucked, from what I hear. But that's good. They'll stop making them. Otherwise, that's all I got. I'm ready to cut off this mic. It's getting past Beta's bedtime over here. We got to tuck him in here in a few.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, the elixir of
Yes.
life. I see it kicking in. Looked like Fiddy when he got stoned.
Oh, jeez.
No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, no, we'll see what else comes out. You know, we actually have good trailers that came out this week, which I'm glad for. Game of Thrones, we needed one. Suicide Squad. I don't think that movie was supposed to have another trailer come out this soon, because we just got one a couple weeks ago. So I wonder if that has to do with the reviews for Bats v Soups.
Probably.
It could have been, honestly. Yeah.
They're like, hey, look how funny this one is. Haha.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're going to sign off. So I'm just going to say thanks to everyone that's listening for joining us on Babylon. If you enjoyed the show, follow us on SoundCloud. Otherwise, if you have any thoughts, email me at babble.on.fin@gmail.com. Check us out on Twitter at Babylon_, all lowercase. I don't think it matters. Otherwise, you can find us on Ancestry.com, or the future one anyway, Facebook.com/Babylon2016. So thanks again to Beta for joining me tonight.
Glad to be here, as always.
And then Mard over here.
Goodbye, everybody.
Yes, that's it for us here. Good night. It was Arthur Dane.
It was not.
Fuck!